Hi guys, welcome back. I hope all of you are having an amazingly beautiful day. Today I wanted to talk about something a little different. I know I do a lot of videos on beauty devices, nutrition, sometimes working out, and those are all of my passions. But another one of my passions is biohacking. And if you're not familiar with what biohacking is, it is basically using technology or maybe some amazing supplement or breath work to enhance the quality of your life, to lower inflammation in the body, to slow the aging process, and to just sleep and feel better, which we all want to wake up and live our best life ever, and to feel good and to look good and to function optimally. So one of my main issues that I've struggled with in life is sleep. I've had sleeping issues ever since I was a child. I've done sleep studies, I've tried all sorts of things, and I know it doesn't work for me. Sleeping medications doesn't work for me. Melatonin does not work for me. A lot of things that I've been given prescription-wise, I wake up, or even natural sleep pills, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll feel groggy and I just feel like I'm dragging through the day, and I feel worse than if I had a bad night's sleep. But then you also feel worse not having a good night's sleep. So it's this vicious cycle you get stuck in. And then for me, it was like I'd have a bad night's sleep, I'd have a bunch of caffeine, I'd feel like crap, I'd get headaches, and then I'd have trouble sleeping because I had all the caffeine during the day to try to get me from feeling lethargic and to just grind through my day, which can be very difficult when you have children, and I run a small business and my life is busy. And like all of us, we want to wake up and we want to have an amazing day, and we want to do all of these things, and then half the things you want to do you just can't because you just don't feel engaged because you're tired. So over the years I've looked into lots of alternative therapies for sleeping, and one therapy that I've come across and I've tried in sleep clinics is PEMF, which is pulse magnetic electric field therapy. It's been around for years and years and years. It's been studied for decades, but a lot of these devices, if you want to bring them home and use them, are very expensive and out of my price range. So I follow this website called Indiegogo, and because I'm always intrigued with new technologies for brain science and biohacking, I follow those companies. So Indiegogo always notifies me when a company that I might be interested is bringing a product to market. So in October, I got an email, October, early November, I got an email from Indiegogo that there was this new company coming to market called NeoRhythm. And of course, I bought the product. So NeoRhythm is a wearable PEMF device, and it was $300, so the price range was reasonable for me. And one of the things it claimed to do was to help with sleep, so I jumped on it right away. Anything that's natural that I feel might help me with sleep, and it's in my price range, I will purchase. And because it had a 60-day money-back guarantee, I was like, this is a win-win. If it doesn't work, I can give it back, I get my money back, and if it does, big, big win on my part. So I ordered this, I got it in the mail. About 10 days later, it came in this beautiful box with this beautiful carrying case, and it's this really lightweight headband that doesn't look like much, and you tap it to turn it on and you turn it off and it buzzes. So I read the directions, and they have a bunch of videos and blogs and research on their website of how they created this product and how they brought it to market. So if you're interested in PEMF, or if you have sleeping issues, but this also helps with so many other things that I'm excited to tell you about. So I started wearing it. For sleeping, you put it on your head like this for 20 minutes before you go to bed at night, or you can slip it under your pillow for 8 hours. Because I have sleeping issues, I'm really, really picky about how my pillow feels, how everything feels around me. So I put it under my pillow, and it just kind of, I felt like it was there and it was bothering me. So I decided that I would just wear it on my head for 20 minutes and read a book and relax before I went to bed. So I really didn't see much of a difference the first couple of weeks. So I was a little disappointed. But doing all the research on PEMF, I know that it takes a while for it to change your natural biorhythms that you're stuck in, because a lot of us are stuck in that alpha brain wavelength, which is that very anxious, very excited, that our mind is constantly going. It's what the wavelength we're in when we are awake during the day, but all of us are so inundated with stress and jobs and kids and technology that it's really hard for us to get out of that alpha brain state. So I called the company. They said sometimes it can take, and this is a really great company. They answer all your questions. They respond right away, which being a small business owner, I like good customer service. So they answer your questions. So it can take a few weeks for this device to give any like visible results. So about week 3, miracles started to happen. Guys, this little device, I know this sounds crazy, has like really changed my life. Like around 3 weeks in, I would put it on, I'd read my book, I would go to bed at night, and boom, I'd wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning, whatever, if that was a weekend or during the week. And I had slept through the night. I felt great. I wear a Whoop, which if you guys want me to do a video on this, I've had one for 2 years. This actually tracks your deep sleep, your REM sleep, your recovery, your HRV, your respiratory rate, like everything. They've even updated this for COVID. So you can actually detect if you have COVID before even showing any symptoms. But anyway, this is a whole nother video. But the reason I'm mentioning this is because after wearing this as well, I'm getting like 2 hours of deep sleep and 2 hours of REM sleep. So half of my sleep is restorative sleep. So I'm waking up, I'm recovering better from workouts, I'm recovering better just from my busy life, I'm sleeping well. And as the days went on, as I kept using this, I just felt better and better and better and better. And I'm telling you guys, I feel the best I've probably felt in my whole entire life, and that is not an understatement. So that's why I know it's not a beauty device, but PEMF does help when we sleep better, when we get inflammation out of our body, we age slower. So in a way, it is a great anti-aging tool. So it has a whole app. I'm filming this on my phone, so I can't show you, but it has a whole app to it with 7 different programs. So I decided to experiment with some of the other programs on this device. So they have one for mental clarity and brain fog. So, sometimes you get up in the morning and you just feel like you're having a hard time focusing, or for me, it's like the busy work I have to do with my business when I'm sitting down in front of the computer doing my books. It's just kind of boring. So I'll throw this on and I'm just really hyper-focused and I can plow through everything that I need to do. And then another mode that this has is energy and vitality. So I started to use that mode before workout because sometimes I take a stimulant-free pre-workout, but I find that it sometimes can upset my stomach, or I can still feel the effects from it, even though it doesn't have stimulants in it when I go to sleep at night. And because sleep is my main concern, I try not to take a pre-workout. So on days when I was feeling a little bit lethargic or not feeling motivated to work out, I pop this on. The energy and vitality mode is right here on your head. And I warm up with this on. It runs for 30 minutes. And I'm having the best workouts of my life. And so I've been wearing it every day. And I literally have been so frustrated and so stuck in some of my lifts, and I'm hitting PRs, and I'm breaking through plateaus, and I'm feeling great, and I'm recovering. So that's been another benefit from this. And then the last benefit for me that I've used, and I'll talk about a few other modes it has as well, is it has a couple of meditation modes and meditation and calming mode. And I don't know if any of you have kids home during this pandemic, but I have 2 teenage boys who before the pandemic were very active in sports, volleyball, basketball, wrestling. They were in school all day. They would do after school sports. They get all that energy out of them. And then all of a sudden, it's been almost a year now. I believe it was March of 2020 when they closed their schools down. So I've been stuck at home with 2 teenage boys who have no outlet. And it can get pretty chaotic here in my household. Not because of me, but just because they're 2 teenage boys and they need to be active and they need to be with other kids and they need to be in sports, and they have none of that right now. So they tend to fight and get on each other's nerves, and which causes me a lot of stress and a lot of tension. And so I started one day, we were having quite a day here in this household, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I literally took the dog for a walk and walked down the street and sat on, I don't know if any of you had these moments during this pandemic, and I sat on the curb and I just started crying. And I was just like, I love my kids, but I need them back in school. I need them back in sports. Like this is just so much some days, you know? So I had one of those moments, and then I came back to the house and I was like, I'm just gonna go. And I talked to my older son. He's like, Mommy, just go for a run with the dog. Everything will be fine. So I put this on the energy mode, and then I was flipping through the app and it had the calming meditation. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put the calming and meditation mode on, and which is like right here. So I put it on, and all of a sudden, just the stress of everything after about 15 minutes of wearing it just left my body, and I felt calm and I felt centered again. And so now I've actually been using it when it gets a little crazy here in my household. I have been putting on the calm and meditation mode, and then I just don't feel as like overwhelmed and reactive to my sons fighting with each other all the time. And I don't blame them. They're 2 teenage boys. They don't have any outlets. They're close in age and they're sick of each other. I think all of us who live with each other are sick of each other at this point in time. So I don't blame them, but I also as a parent want to be in control. So if you're a parent and you're feeling stressed out and you're feeling frustrated with your kids, and that's all you want to use this for, this is like the best parent hacking device I've ever come across in my life. So yeah, I pop it on, and all the boys arguing, that doesn't affect me, and I feel calmer, and I feel like me being calm diffuses them, and it just helps our whole entire household function better. So I love this device. I could go on and on and on, and it also has, I don't have chronic pain, but it also has a pain control mode on it, so you can pop it around your neck like this for 40 minutes twice a day for people who have chronic pain issues. So PEMF, again, super amazing device, helps with inflammation, helps you recover better. It's helped me with my workouts. It's helped me be a better parent. So I mean, the sleep and the better parent thing is two amazing things on this. And then just like breaking through plateaus. I don't know if it's a placebo effect, but now I'm gonna wear this, and when the gyms open back up, all the people who work out with me know I'm a little, I like stuff like this, so they won't be surprised. But yeah, I love this device, and I did contact the company, and they offered an additional 10% off for all of my subscribers if any of you wanted to try this. But this little device has really, 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 really enhanced my life in so many ways, and I don't say that lightly about anything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're having issues like I've had, I highly recommend giving this a try if it's in your price range. I hope all of you are having an amazing day. I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. Please like and subscribe. It helps me to grow my channel. And please drop a comment down below. I love reading your comments. They put a smile to my face, and any video suggestions that you would like to see from me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.